Hi, dear students. I'm so happy to bring you here my English class. Firstly, let me introduce myself to you. My name is Mukhtar Omar. I'm assistant professor of English language. I'm so happy again to join you in this very essential course, merely listening skills and speaking skills, both of them known as receptive skills. Are very important for those who non-native speakers. Need to have possess these two skills perfectly, listening and speaking, especially if someone who seek for jobs overseas, whatever, or we needs or he or she needs to be a good communicator, at least to master these two skills. But the question is how to master these two skills. There are many tips, there are many ways to develop yourself, but in this course just we are guiding you to the most three important aspects. Firstly, how to gain proficiency. This is a theme, how to gain a proficiency in English language, and how to be a good listener and how to be a good speaker. Having a proficiency is something is not easy for, especially for the one who's struggling in learning English language as a second language for them. So here in my course, as usual, we introduce you to basic notion of the course. Our course known under the title or under theme foundational listening and speaking one. Uh, from this point, we are going to move through the course gradually, how to practice. But before we go and start the topics or the presentations of listening skills and speaking, we have to identify and to explain the objectives of the course. We should explain this objective, and then through objective we can move forward to develop our skills listening and speaking. Because these two skills, they can be combined them together. So if you listen attentively, you are going to speak a good. If you for examples, you speak without listening, you are going to miss the pronunciation, the accent, the way the native speaker he uses the languages. You need to copy him, if not perfectly, at least you have to. Therefore, you can say accent is as matters is very important and essential part to develop in your journey learning English language. Yes, in my class we have topics for speaking. Yes, we have different topics for speaking and presentations. We start from simple and we push you through motivations and help you a lot how to be a good communicator. But before this, we have to know the objectives of the course. Yes, objectives mean that the aims. Why we want to master listening and speaking skills. This is aims. Why people need to speak English language perfectly. Why students need to develop themselves in these skills. This is goals. Okay, some of them they need to be a good speaker. Some of them they need to be a good communicator. If they want to travel outside, overseas, they might find half chance with native speaker. All these things call objectives of learning. Some of them they need to be proficient in English language, therefore develop themselves well. Yeah. So if you want to be a good, you have to identify firstly your goals, why you want to do these things. Okay, if you determine why you should learn English language like this is help you well to be a good speaker and listener. Okay, we have three objectives in this course. We want to gain them. First objective, we have moving from the active listening. That is to say, active listening. This is our goals. Yes, not to be a passive listener. Yes, you have to, when you listen to the conversation, to be active, to understand what the speaker says and write down the informations at least to understand them. And then the second objective, that is we move from we give you a chance to push yourself, and we encourage you through motivation to speak. This is called a freely way to speak without any kind of booze or interruptions. Motivate you to speak well. Okay, to develop yourself well. Yes, you can say moving from accuracy to a little bit a kind of developing yourself by giving you a tips to move forward. And then we move from accuracy to fluently. This is the last stage. We need you to develop it. How? Through a lot of practice. Okay, we practice. If you practice a lot in the class, this should be good. The last point, from you are going to be interactive communicator. This is, you are going to interact with different groups, with different people in different media, in different channels, in different things. You are going to develop yourself again and again. We have three objectives. First objective, to be a listening active listener, and then to move forward from accuracy through motivations to fluently, and then how to be a good communicator through interactive process by having different conversations with your colleagues, friends. So here's the books that is available. You find them. I will send the link for you.